Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are absolutely unlocking the hidden capabilities of ChatGPT. Look, if you're still just using this incredible tool to write polite emails or maybe look up pancake recipes, you are essentially driving a Ferrari in a school zone. By the time we wrap up this explainer, you're going to go from a casual user to a total power user. We're going to uncover features that will literally save you hours of manual work every single week and completely transform the way you handle your daily tasks. 90%. That is the staggering fraction of people who only utilize a tiny, tiny sliver of this AI's actual capabilities. And, well, why is that? It's because they treat it like a basic search engine. You know the drill. They type in a simple question, they get a generic, kind of flat answer, and they move on, thinking that's all it can do. Today, we are fixing that mindset and showing you what is actually under the hood. Okay, let's dive into this and map out our journey. We'll be going beyond the basic chatbot, then master writing and creation, learn to use it as your ultimate career coach, accelerate your daily learning, and finally hit on some pro tips and pitfalls. All right, part one, beyond the basic chatbot. Let's talk about assigning a role. Now, what's really interesting here is that the fundamental key to unlocking this AI's power is shifting how we interact with it. Don't just ask a question, assign a persona. Do you need legal insight? Command it to act as a lawyer. Trying to get your health on track? Tell it to be your fitness trainer. By defining that expert role right out of the gate, like, say, asking a professional marketing strategist for a 30-day Instagram growth plan, you instantly elevate the quality, the tone, and the strategic depth of the output you get back. It's a total game changer. And it doesn't stop at just getting advice. Imagine having a highly proactive, elite executive assistant. Instead of you passively listing tasks, this assistant actively builds your daily schedules, architects a custom time management system based on your natural workflow, and even designs habit trackers to keep you accountable. You're essentially commanding a super capable entity to organize your routines and optimize your entire day. Moving into part two, master writing and creation. Let's see how to improve any text. So if you've ever stared at a blinking cursor just completely battling writer's block, this is going to change your life. Look, there is a lazy way to use AI, like typing, "I want better English." I mean, sure, it works, but it's pretty basic. Then there's the pro way. Rewrite this professionally with a confident tone. The secret sauce here is dictating the exact vibe you want, persuasive, friendly, authoritative, and just letting your new collaborative writing partner do all the heavy lifting to match that exact tone instantly. This next trick is literally inception for AI. If you ever sit there and you just don't know how to ask for what you want, well, just ask the AI to generate the perfect prompt for you. Tell it, create the perfect prompt for writing a viral YouTube script about AI, and it will figure out exactly how to talk to itself to get the best result. You can use this exact logic to brainstorm an unlimited number of startup concepts or catchy product names without breaking a sweat. For the digital creators out there, this tool is an absolute content machine. In just a matter of seconds, you can go from brainstorming viral titles to generating full, hook-driving scripts and SEO tags. And hey, it goes way beyond text. Need visual assets? Just have the AI write a hyper-detailed technical prompt for image generators like Midjourney or Leonardo AI and watch the quality of your art skyrocket instantly. All right, let's hit part three, your ultimate career coach. Time to boost your professional life. So how does all this creativity actually translate directly into accelerating your career? Well, think about the most tedious, repetitive chores in your day. Things like drafting sales copy, responding to endless customer support tickets, or outlining massive business proposals. You can now automate those exact tasks with instant drafting and perfect tone matching. That frees up a massive amount of your mental bandwidth for the deep, high-impact, meaningful work that actually moves the needle. It's also your secret weapon for career advancement. Check this out. You can feed the AI a specific job description alongside your current resume and ask it to custom tailor your profile for that exact role. You can even have it act as a ruthless hiring manager and run a high-stakes mock interview with you. It'll throw incredibly tough questions your way to absolutely bulletproof your prep. So the crucial point is that this AI acts as a bridge for complex, highly technical skills. Seriously, even if you are a complete beginner, you can generate functional HTML, CSS, or Python code entirely from scratch. Or if you're an experienced developer pulling your hair out over a bug, just paste in the broken code. It won't just fix it, it will explain the solution to you in plain English. It's exactly like having a senior developer looking over your shoulder. Pivoting to part four, accelerate your daily learning. Let's figure out how to learn anything faster. Let's move to this and see how this builds a complete end-to-end learning system. Whether you're a student or upskilling for a big promotion, you can digest complex information in record time. If a topic is just way too dense, start by asking it to explain like I'm 10. From there, have it generate a daily study schedule, draft custom practice questions, and even administer pop quizzes. You're mapping out a completely tailored step-by-step curriculum for mastering literally anything. It also completely replaces those static dictionaries or boring flashcards, functioning instead as a highly dynamic language tutor. You can get instant pronunciation tips, build your vocabulary in real-world contexts, and get real-time grammar corrections. Actually, you can even engage in live conversational practice with the AI in your target language. It makes the entire process incredibly engaging, and it scales perfectly to whatever your skill level is.
Finally, we've arrived at part 5, pro tips and pitfalls. Let's master the details.
Okay, this is where we separate the top 10% of power users from everyone else. First up, the pitfalls. Using vague prompts with zero context will always, without fail, give you a robotic, unhelpful answer. Also, don't expect perfection on the very first try, and never stop refining those prompts. But most importantly, and I can't stress this enough, AI hallucinates. It is a brilliant tool, yes, but it is always your ultimate responsibility to verify important facts. To counter those mistakes, here are your golden rules. First, treat it like an ongoing conversation. Just ask follow-up questions instead of starting over from scratch every time. Second, explicitly demand formats. Ask for data tables, bulleted lists, whatever you need. Third, always specify the tone. And finally, the ultimate pro move, ask the AI to relentlessly critique and improve its own response. These tiny tweaks will massively elevate your output. So all of this really brings us to a critical mindset shift. Ask yourself, are you treating AI like a simple search engine or a collaborative partner? Because a search engine just hands you links. A collaborative partner, it drafts your emails, builds your study plans, debugs your code, and coaches you through massive career transitions. Better prompts inherently equal better real-world results, for sure. We'll leave you with this summarizing thought from our source material. Use ChatGPT as a productivity partner, not just a search tool. I really challenge you to experiment with these hidden features today. Go ahead, assign it a persona, demand a specific format, or have it brilliantly critique its own work. But it begs a much larger question. If an AI can already manage your schedules, write your code, and coach your career in a matter of seconds, what is your daily workflow going to look like 1 year from now? Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Keep experimenting, and we'll catch you next time.